The bags of rice were found inside the storage facility, hidden using bales of flour, following a tip-off. So it's obviously not clear what was found, what the contamination is like, what it was. But this is not the first time you've heard of stories like this.
Yeah.
There's that sugar maneno.
Yes.
The oil.
The oils. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else? Even fruits. They say they've been doing something to to fasten the ripening process.
Yeah.
There's also even the chicken.
Even chicken.
Kumbe,
Yeah, even the chicken. It's crazy.
So man.
Because it brings the question: isn't there an official body that is in charge of knowing what comes into?
Yeah.
Yes, but even for fruits.
Yeah.
So then that's lacking. Because it shows you if things like these are coming in, and it's not just a one-off thing, it's continuous things coming in.
Yeah.
It brings the question, what are you doing as the official body? Yeah, in order for you to make sure these things don't come into play.
Unless they're telling us they're overwhelmed.
Actually, the last time there was this kind of issue, especially with the oil, KEBS actually gave out a statement. They said, we have tested the oil and it's unfit for human consumption. Destroy it. It's the government that never listens. The people who are handling these products.
But KEBS is like a government agency.
But the main question is, how did it get into the market in the first place? Shouldn't it have gone through them before it comes into the market?
Yeah.
Now, that's a problem, because I don't think that's how it works here in Kenya. Yeah. Someone just gets a tender from the government and they say, I'm going to transport 20,000 liters of cooking oil to the country. He's given the tender, he goes, he looks for some fishy place, gets the cheapest product, brings it down. When it reaches the port, the KEBS guys, that's where they taste it first. They come there with their laboratory guys, take specimens, blah blah blah, before they
test the legit ones.
Yeah, I guess. Most of the time they're like, no, this product is not good for consumption. You guys do not sell this thing in the market.
They usually want the public.
Yeah, then guys are like, okay, fine, we won't do it. Where?
But they always warn us after it's already been distributed.
That's the thing.
So it just shows you that there's already a leak in that whole industry.
Thank you.
Because the fact that you knew that it was unfit for consumption, but you still let it go through. You still let it. Most of these products actually have the KEBS sticker on them.
Correct.
So the fact that you put yourself on that sticker means that you are.
Guys are making the stickers.
Apparently, guys also fake the stickers.
Yeah, so everybody's putting the stickers.
So how do you know what's real and what's not? Because I've seen the things in Rongai where literally the first half is oil and then after that it's just water.
Apparently, man, you get you've seen also. Wow, I saw something similar to that. Even for example, cement. Actually, some guy was found selling sand instead of cement.
Even the flour for Ugali.
Yeah, even the flour.
They opened it up and it was cement. I was like, what?
Cement, yeah?
It was cement.
Are you guys forgetting that the government just distributed bags of sand as fertilizer?
Thank you.
There was also
so it's crazy, because if guys are making those KEBS stickers and making them crazy.
Yeah.
Alcohol nowadays, at least now KEBS came up with something where you can check, you scan a QR code on the bottle and you can tell if it's actually legit.
That's actually creative. That's what's up.
Yeah, they should do that on all products. Like you just scan products.
Yeah, but it then goes back to the whole, the whole process of how things are handled here in Kenya. Because if I want something to go through, and I don't really want to go through the whole KEBS process, all I need to do is just talk to you and then pay you something small.
I agree.
So by me paying you something small and you accepting that something small, it means I can actually bring in poison into this country.
Yeah.
Poison a lot of people, and then I'll be like, oh, we didn't know it was contaminated.
Do you know what the solution is? And I'm going to say something very radical, because this is a conversation I've had with my friend. Shout out to Kerry, man, but he's not in the country. We all have to be Freemasons. I don't mean the brotherhood, the network or whatever.
A lot of people
we need to be Masons. We need to be actually Masons. You need to determine your own fate. You should not be at the mercy of your government. You should not be at the mercy of your friends. Friends is dope. No,
mercy of your leaders seems like we are at the mercy of our leaders.
You should not be at the mercy of institutions, organizations out here who feel that they can determine your life. Yeah. They know the end game. They can set the they can decide your destiny. Let me tell you what Freemasonry is, and especially for Nini, we learned this during COVID. You have to do everything yourself. You have to grow your own food. You have to dig up your own water, create like boreholes in your compound. You have to make your own electricity using solar, of course. You know what I mean? Harvest, the sun and energy, whatever. Everything is at your disposal. Maybe the only thing you can, not even oil. Seriously, you can make your own cooking oil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But we are at that point where, guys, I'm sorry, you cannot trust society now. You cannot trust the state. You cannot trust government. You can't trust society. You can't even trust your neighbor. You can't even trust yourself. So just do the right thing. Everything, we have to go back to the basics. You have to, for the sake of your family and for the sake of your future generations, for the sake of your healthcare.
Yeah.
Grow your own food, right?
Healthy food.
Stop eating processed food. You guys make your own energy. Find out ways. People already doing this.
Yeah.
My boy is already doing this in Luanda. I keep on talking about these things. Yeah. He doesn't buy anything from the shops, man. So, because we're living in such a mad era, man. Things are so contaminated out here, and then you wonder how guys are getting so much cancer. It's like a new pandemic these days.
Yeah.
It's so sad. But that's how we say peace.
Peace.
That's how we say peace. Me, I've loved the conversation today. It's been amazing. Kesho, we're going to link up again, same time, same place, from 7 till 10 with this amazing gang of smart individuals. Yes, the one and only, the sassy, the talented, pretty girl.
1%er, yes!
1%er.
Run roll.
I know. Cheese and the man of the moment. Yeah, the Kenyan brother out here getting mad DMs, man.
I know. Killing the 90s vibes with the
Badly.
outfits.
Yo, JP.
This are DMs from companies. Okay. But thank
from
you.
companies.
Yeah.
The brother in the oil business. Oh, sorry.
And now,
I wasn't going to say that.
to the man.
No. Don't say mine.
Oh, yeah, you just...
I feel like I'm blushing.
Oh, Ton of the Beast.
Okay.
Killing guys. Lifting weights. And just, keeping it real, man. For real.
That's
man.
it?
Hey,
That's all you're going to say?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say, man.
Yeah, now I look like a loser,
Shut
man.
down.
Guy he's got a win record of 45 KOs. Jeez, man. The only Kenyan in the UFC. Otada.
The Beast.
The Beast.
Yeah, peace.
And then we got our producer, Joe.
Joe, man, for sure. Doing a good job. Stan. It's been great, man.
It's been good. I like the energy. So, guys, peace.
Yeah. Peace.
Enjoy your minute. Kesho.
SpiceFM, Nakuru.